guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. I'm starting with my piece of fabric spread out, and I folded it into two. I was trying to smoothen it out here. When I was done with that, I used my tape and I measured my skirt length out, seam allowance included, and I did that across the entire length of the fabric. When I was done with that, I cut out the excess so I'd have a working piece. The excess is gone. It's time to measure out my zip allowance. So from the end of my working piece, I took 1.5 inch for my zip allowance, and I did that across the entire length of the fabric. When I was done with that, I connected my markings with a straight line, or my point rather with a straight line, my points with a straight line, and I folded it to the other side and secured with some office pins. When I was done with that, I flipped my fabric over and folded it again, making the fold in 4 places, representing the 4 parts of the body. Then I took my tape, and from the middle of my skirt, I measured out the width of my waist, 1 inch allowance included, or 1.5 inch allowance included, depending on how many inches allowance you want. So I included 1 extra inch to my skirt, my waist measurement. Then I went ahead and measured out my hips, also allowance included. I just do this in case of error or mistake. Then at the bottom, I minus 1 inch from the width of my waist, from the width of my hips, and I took and I measure that what is supposed to be at the hem. If you don't want it to be like a penciled skirt, you can pick your hips measurement at the hem, but if you want it to be sort of a pencil skirt, -1 inch from your hips, and that's what you get there. When I was done with this, I connected my markings with a line. Then it was time to cut. Here I sort of left an extra 1 inch allowance again because of errors. You might not know, you might just make mistakes. That's what I do. Then I simply cut through the fabric, and that's how to cut, basically how to cut a simple skirt. It's that simple, it's that easy, no plenty saying. When I was done with that, I notched the middle part of my front bodice and my back bodice, the top and the bottom. This will help in when trying to measure out your measurements during sewing. Very important. So that's how basically to cut a skirt. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.